It's 12 past 7. Thanks, John, for that weather update. As we know, this morning is World AIDS Day, and the Red Cross made sure that students weren't left out of the awareness campaign. Some students at Clifton Hunter, Year 11 students, took on the task of educating each other on AIDS and HIV. Take a look.
Having completed the ASDAN award for year 10, we were selected, as few students were selected to do the COPE award in year 11.
We got training from Red Cross, and then we put together a little event to teach our peers about HIV and AIDS, unprotected sex.
It was quite fascinating to me. It is proven that people learn more from children of their age than having an adult come and talk to them.
It's very important that you are aware and that you know the different consequences that can happen when you don't take precaution.
It educates the youth instead of making them go out there and do the wrong things. And they need to know what's real from what's not real, and what's right from wrong, so they can know what to do.
It's going to help us knowing that we can contract HIV, and to help us be more protected and self-aware.
Discrimination is something that we should not do when it comes to AIDS and stuff like that. Some students, responded to the question and the demonstrations quite well, while some students were, kind of, oh, that was kind of scary, nasty, gross. They did quite well though.
So as you can see, there were dozens of students involved. They are all educating themselves on AIDS and HIV. And this morning I'm here with Carolina Ferreira from the Red Cross. She's going to tell us more about the campaign from Red Cross. Thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you for having us. We're really excited. Yeah, so what you've just seen is basically the hard work that the students from Clifton Hunter, the peer educators from Clifton Hunter have been putting in. We call them school takeover days. So they did this on Tuesday, yesterday, and the final one is today because each academy has its own day. And we're expecting anywhere between 120 to 180 students to go through the entire 3 days of awareness by the time it's done this morning. So yeah.
And it's extremely informative. And I was a little surprised, to be honest, at how comfortable the students were with this information. I know in the past people have thought to themselves, oh, it's a very sensitive topic, people don't want to talk about it, but that's what I guess we're trying to fight now, right?
Well, the reality is that for a very long time we focused on abstinence-only messages, and abstinence is one of the many ways in which you can prevent HIV transmission as well as pregnancy. But the reality is, we have the Young Parents Program, we have other programs for for kids who are getting pregnant, so young people are having sex. We need to demystify condom use so that for the ones who are choosing to have sex, that they know that there's an option, they know how to do it properly, because putting on a condom takes practice. It's not just as easy as people make it sound. So it's good now to get them comfortable with it, because not everybody starts off as comfortable as you've seen them. Someone's just like, hey, what is this? But then you kind of build up to it, and then it just becomes something else that's a part of the education. And contrary to popular belief, the more they know, the more likely they are to abstain. The more likely they are to wait until they have sex for a much longer period of time rather than doing it now, because they understand the consequences.
Right. And I want you to tell everyone listening the very important message of the campaign from Red Cross about how you're able to contract HIV and AIDS.
Oh yes, no, what we did, this is probably our lightest campaign of all the years that we've run it, and it really is about humanizing not only persons living with HIV, but also anyone who gets tested. The campaign is called Kiss Me, Squeeze Me, Hold My Hand. You can't contract HIV through casual contact. While young people are getting the message that, for instance, you can't contract HIV from saliva, there are a lot of people from our generation and up, and they're just who still have this misconception. And it's about, oh, I can't share food, I can't hug someone who has HIV, and it's just kind of getting back to that and basically saying, no, casual contact is fine. We need to treat everyone with humanity and dignity.
Absolutely, and we know that stigma does exist in the Cayman Islands. Sometimes we don't like to admit how ashamed we are of things like this, but we really don't need to be as long as we're educated and we see the students are getting involved. How can everyone else get involved?
Well, the Red Cross is always taking volunteers. You can give us a call, 949-6785, extension 27. For other students from other schools, because at this moment in time we're at Clifton Hunter and John Gray. We're hoping that if we get enough people who are interested to hold these trainings outside of schools, just because we know that with some schools it's difficult, that the component of safer sex is something that's still a little taboo. So we're trying to do these trainings outside. So you can email me at deputy@redcross.org.ky, and we can figure out how we can do this. And these students are able to come to other schools as well because they are peer educators, so they can train pretty much anybody or educate anybody in their age range.
Right. And just to finish off, how do you feel? Knowing that these kids have taken it so well and are now ready to educate more people outside their school about what they've learned.
Oh, it's the program is actually going to celebrate 10 years next year, and other than making me feel a little old, but it's still really nice to see just what's happened from when we started to where we are at now. And all of the kids, Clifton Hunter, John Gray, they deserve this tremendous applause because of the fact that they've taken on an issue that most adults won't touch with a 10-foot pole.
Absolutely.
So it's something to be commended. We always talk about our youth needing to get involved. We're here, some kids who are getting involved, and they're getting out there, and they need all the praise that they can get. So if you see a peer educator, help them too.
Absolutely. And our congratulations goes out to them as well from the Daybreak team. I was very impressed with what I saw. Thank you so much, Carolina, for joining us this morning. All right, it is World AIDS Day. HSA is going to give us more information on how you can get involved in terms of testing. We'll be right back with more Daybreak. Stay with us.